Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rebels TV once again. Your Wednesday night tradition now throughout the 2017 season, and it's great to be back on your screens for another Wednesday night. Sean Kelly in the host chair as always, and joining me as he does every week, AFL Victoria Talent Manager Phil Partington. Pardo, welcome back to Rebels TV, mate.
G'day Sean, great to be back. Not a great weekend for the Rebels, but we did have one victory, and that was with our youth girls. TAC Cup Girls program.
Yeah, it was indeed a big weekend for the Rebels. Obviously, triple header day at Alfred and Recreation Reserve. I suppose overall, how did you find that the day went?
Well, credit to the Bendigo Football Club and the City of Ballarat, Sean, for the facility. The way it was presented to the TAC Cup teams was outstanding, and all credit to the City of Cairns for the redevelopment of the ground there, and the hospitality shown by the Bendigo Footy Club. But great day, good crowd, Sean. Probably a really big crowd for us across the whole region, so to get some people there to come and watch us on a cold Ballarat Saturday afternoon was good.
It was indeed, and of course we'll talk more about TAC Cup Girls with Kristen Woodruff later on in the show, Pardo, but we'll talk TAC Cup Boys. And the one that got away in many ways against the Bendigo Pioneers, the scores on the screen at the moment. As you can see, the Pioneers are winning the game by 12 points. It was really the third quarter kind of that did us in. The Bendigo Pioneers kicking 5 unanswered goals in that third quarter. Came back with a bit of a sail with the win in the last quarter, but by then the damage was done, and unfortunately, the Rebels sit zip too.
Yeah, certainly short, but it is a game that slipped away from us. We had a 26-point lead halfway through the second quarter, and we thought we might have been able to maintain that in the third quarter, and our defensive pressure was a good part of our game. It wasn't there on the weekend, and that last quarter where the boys thought the win was going to do a lot for us, it didn't. But all credit to the Bendigo Pioneers. I think they nearly outscored us in that last quarter against the win, Sean. So, for our boys to go down, and I know the boys were disappointed, we've just got to continue. We were hard over 4 quarters, Sean. We haven't got that part of our game correct at the moment. When we do that, I think our good's good, and our bad's bad. We're not playing too well.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. It's going to be an interesting week to see this week as well. But the second quarter, I suppose, was our highlight of the day, Pardo, and we're seeing some vision from the second quarter on the screen at the moment. And an 8-goal quarter, and I suppose really showcased that when we're good, we're pretty good this year.
Well, our ball movement's really quick, Sean. That's something we really do. Move the ball very, very quickly. We have the footy and under control, but we certainly turn the footy over occasionally on the weekend, which is a bit of a downfall for us at the moment.
Player of the day, thanks to Mars for round 2, an outstanding performance this week by the skipper. Callan Wellings was our Mars player of the day, and just really starting to find his feet as a midfielder in this TAC Cup competition.
Well, one thing we're trying to do, Sean, is highlight Cal's inside ball winning ability, and he's starting to do that. And he had, I think, he had 34 possessions for the game, which is really good for us. Turn the ball over occasionally because he's trying to just pinpoint the kicks a bit too much at the moment, but he'll learn that. He's learning all the time, which is a good part of it. He's a great captain for our football club, and certainly for the Mars player of the day, he deserves that.
He does indeed. So we caught up with him after the game for our Mars player of the day segment. So let's have a chat with our skipper, Callan Wellings. We're here with our Mars player of the day, Callan Wellings. Cal, bittersweet feeling standing here today. Great personal game, but the team unfortunately couldn't get over the line.
Yeah, it was just a day where, again, as Fitzy always says, we'll learn from. So great positives that we were able to get up in the second quarter by, I think it was 26 points, but unfortunately, same as we did against Geelong, we just had a fade for the third quarter and let Bendigo straight back in it, and unfortunately weren't able to get over the line.
Your role this year, obviously very much midfield focused. How have you found it over the first couple of games?
Yeah, I had a bit of experience last year when some of the other boys went to Vic Country and that, so I've had experience in the midfield before, and I mean, it's clear that, Miki and Ezzy Wanger and Tyler Watts, they're great ruckmen and they're giving us first use, so really enjoying the new role.
Have you set yourself any specific personal goals for this season, or mostly team related?
It's more team related with a very young group coming through, and we showed signs today that we could match it. Our best is, better than most teams, and with such a young group, that's real positives. So more just trying to lead those boys and give a bit of guidance where possible.
We take it up to Bendigo next weekend against the Stingrays, a team that on paper will be a pretty good matchup, I think, as well.
Yeah, well, last couple of weeks, I don't know, on paper we probably haven't looked the best side with, as I said, the younger group, and we've been able to match it in time. So if we can keep playing our good footy for longer periods, I've got no doubt we'll be competitive against the best And same as last year, we didn't start the year great, but I mean, I've got no doubt that first win's just around the corner, and it might be next week.
Let's hope so, Kel. Congratulations on your game today. Good luck next week against the Stingrays.
Thanks, Shawnee.
Callan Wellings, our Mars player of the day for round 2 in the TAC Cup competition. As we mentioned, Pardo, big day at Alfred and Reserve on Sunday. It wasn't just the TAC Cup boys. The under-16s played pretty well as well up against the Bendigo Pioneers. It went down by a similar margin, unfortunately, to the TAC Cup boys, but for 3.5 quarters, looked like they had the game pretty well in control.
Yeah, very similar to TAC Cup boys, the way we go about it actually, Sean. So we've certainly got plenty of talent in the 16s. Just can't actually put the foot down on the throttle when we need to and really defend really well. But boys will train for the first time together, Sean, this week.
Beautiful.
So at the Area Football Club on Wednesday. So our boys haven't trained together. They don't know each other's game. They will have them playing with each other on a weekend. So yeah, looking forward to see how they perform in this big weekend at Bendigo.
And of course, our TAC Cup girls were the successful part of our Sunday afternoon up at Alfred and Pardo. A really good win by the girls, a 5-point win. They got headed in the last quarter by the Bendigo Pioneers, but Faith McKenzie kicking the winning goal halfway through the quarter. Then they held on really well and really defended well in the last part of the last quarter.
Yeah, credit to the girls. They worked really hard together as a team. So, and the most enjoyable part, Sean, was trying to see them sing the song at the end of the game. So I thought that was one of the highlights. And the girls are loving the program. We had a rich leadership session after the game, and no doubt Crystal will talk about that. And the feedback we've got from that, the girls are really close in, which was really pleasing.
We might have a look at that song very shortly, but before we do, it's time to bring our Youth Girls Coordinator, Crystal Woodruff, into the studio to chat about all things TAC Cup Girls Pardo. So let's bring her in. Here she is, Crystal Woodruff. Time to talk TAC Cup Girls here on Rebels TV for another week, and joining me once again to talk TAC Cup Girls is our TAC Cup Girls Coordinator, Crystal Woodruff. Crystal, welcome back. Great to have you back onto Rebels TV this week.
Thanks, Sean. It's always a pleasure to be on the show.
And an extra pleasure after the girls put a W on the board on the weekend, a 5-point victory up against the Bendigo Pioneers. The details on the screen at the moment. And as we spoke about with Pardo, they had to work pretty hard for it because the Pioneers came back late in the game, got in front in the last quarter. And then the girls obviously went over the top. Faith McKenzie kicked the goal that ended up being the winning goal. Then they had to hold on for about 10 minutes and they did it really well.
Yeah, it was a really exciting game across the board. I think the girls put in as much effort as they have every other game over the course of the last 3 rounds. As you said, the Pioneers in that last quarter really came out firing and decided to put on more of a show and put the pressure to our girls. Credit to them. Last week we probably faltered a little bit in that last quarter, which gave the Falcons the opportunity to run over us.
Yep.
But this week the girls were able to stand up under the pressure, and those really strong footballers in the team really showed where they're at in their football and held on for that victory.
Yeah, it was really good to see. And once again, I suppose the 3rd week in a row, we started really well. The first quarter was fantastic. I think 3 goals in the first quarter and just some really good ball movement. And having someone like Georgia Clark and Alyssa Humphries up forward, they're 2 really good targets to kick to. And Georgia in particular took some fantastic marks in that first quarter and throughout the game.
Yeah, definitely. They started off firing. The midfield was really consistently getting the ball out and hitting targets in the forward line. When you have big targets like Alyssa and Georgia leading into really good space, if the midfielders can hit their targets well, then we're only going to be in good stead for the rest of the game, which showed in that first quarter.
Yeah, it did indeed, and a really good performance by our girls on the weekend. And then after the game as well, obviously some information session for the girls. It was great to see that it was a really big day. We obviously had the girls there for team photo day, and we took the team photo, which you can see on the screen at the moment, the individual headshots and everything like that. So get around the girls' individual headshots on Facebook and on our website at the moment as well. Meet our team. Make sure you're liking them. We've put some incentive for the girls as well, the ones that get the most engagements on their photos. So if you've got your favourite player out there, make sure you head and give them a like and comment and share their photo and get around them a little bit. So big day for the girls, obviously having all of that, but also the information session that they had with Reach in the afternoon at about 1 o'clock as well, really informative.
Yeah, we had Reach come in the afternoon, like you said, for a leadership session with the girls. I think it was a really good opportunity for the girls as a team to, you know, have discussions about football and outside of football and, you know, really build an even stronger bond. These girls have a really strong relationship, which is really important in sport and outside of sport. And I think the Reach Leadership session really just showed how important it is for us to have, you know, have the girls be one unit, and it was really informative. I got a lot from it, and I definitely know that the girls got a lot from the session.
Yeah, it seemed that they did as well. I heard a few of the girls talking about it after the game as well, and they seemed to really enjoy it. We've got the Mars Player of the Week segment back this week, Krista, and this week we've tested the video and it's definitely working. So we've got an interview with our Mars Player of the Week. Didn't she play a great game? Sophie Van De Heuvel on the weekend, a fantastic performance.
Yeah, Sophie's a very strong individual through the midfield, crunning up forward, and she's a really good defensive player. She's just one of those players that can pretty much play anywhere. Really good outside player as well. You know, presented really good options for the girls coming out of that midfield, and she's got fantastic skills and ability to execute by foot and by hand, and it really showed on the weekend. She stamped her authority and thus getting Mars Player of the Day.
Yeah, she certainly did stamp her authority. Let's see if she stamped her authority on the media side of things as well, as we catch up with our Mars Player of the Day for round 3, Sophie Van De Heuvel. Our Mars Player of the Day, Sophie Van De Heuvel. Sophie, great game today, thankfully. Came back in the last quarter and were able to finish the job off.
Yeah, I guess it was hard with the conditions at the start, but yeah, the girls got around and were able to get the job done.
How did you find your game today? Obviously some differing roles over the last couple of weeks, but really successful in those roles.
Yeah, playing as a sweeper was not too bad, but yeah, it was pretty good.
Interesting conditions today, obviously. Ballarat weather's come back in. Supposed to be a little bit better next week. Heading up to Bendigo on Friday for your 4th game. Obviously looking forward to getting a bit warmer.
Yeah, came for the game. Yeah, we'll be good. Nice and warm, so yeah. Good.
Nice of the boys to just pull faces behind you as well, Sophie. Sophie, congratulations on your game today. Good luck next week and for the last couple of games of the tournament.
Thank you, cheers.
Sophie Van De Heuvel, our Mars Player of the Day. Not too bad. Gets a little bit camera shy, but it's to be expected. She's kind of, Sarah said you need to come with me and we're going to have a chat, and then all of a sudden she said me holding a camera and kind of got a bit white in the face. And she's done well though.
She is a very shy individual. For someone on the footy field that looks so strong and you know, so influential on the field, when she gets off the field she does have that little bit of shyness.
Yeah, she does indeed. But a big week coming up for the girls this week. Round 4, Krista, taking on the Dandenong Stingrays in a Friday afternoon game this week up in Bendigo, the Queen Elizabeth Oval in Bendigo. It's a fantastic ground to play on, a very, very big ground, so we're going to need some runners. There's all the details on the screen, 3:10 p.m. this Friday afternoon. A really important game for the girls.
Yeah, look, it's a great opportunity yet again to showcase the talent that we have at the Rebels, and you know, we'll have a few girls in for their first game again, so it's only going to make them better as players and also as a team really stamp their authority on the competition. I think they've got a lot to show. Their fitness on that oval will definitely shine over on Friday, and I think they'll put on a show for everyone.
Friday afternoon, don't mind the time frame. Obviously school holidays allows a couple of Friday games this week, and of course the Good Friday game next week as well. So interesting time frame for footy. How have the girls embraced it?
Look, it's footy. The girls don't care. Beautiful. As long as they're playing footy, and you know, that's going to show on Friday. Yeah,
they're doing a great job at the moment. Krista, thanks for joining us once again this week on Rebels TV. Looking forward to seeing what the girls can do on Friday.
So am I.
Thank you for joining us as well. It's time to go back, bring Pardo back into the studio and have a look at what's happening this week in the under 16 and under 18 boys in the TAC Cup level right here at the Rebels. great to see Sophie Van De Heuvel, our Mars player of the day for round 3 for the TAC Cup Girls.
She played outstanding, Sean. She's a good cricketer and now she's going to be a good footballer. So I thought you were very poised and balanced when you had the footy on the weekend. So well done, Soph.
Let's have a look at this week's games, Pardo. We heard about, obviously, the girls playing in Bendigo on Friday at 3:10 p.m. at the Queen Elizabeth Oval against the Dandenong Stingrays. The under-16s also playing on Friday before our girls at 1:20 p.m. So pretty big day on Friday in Bendigo.
It's a big day, big game and big ground too, Sean. The Queen Elizabeth Oval at Bendigo is a big ground. So I think we'll suit our under-16 boys, also our girls, because we have got quite a few athletes in the girls program, and I think the boys are just, the third game in, Sean, they used to get to know each other a bit better. We will be missing some players across the board with our boys program this week. St Pat's College away at Darwin.
Yep.
I think there's 12 boys who are under 18 program and about 6 or 7 the under 16s. But that gives other opportunities for other boys in their programs to play, Sean.
Yeah, it does indeed. And a beautiful segue into our TAC Cup game this week. Round 3 against the Dandenong Stingrays. Also at the Queen Elizabeth Oval in Bendigo. Country round in the TAC Cup this week. And our boys, the last game of a trio on Saturday at the QEO, playing at 3 o'clock.
It's a great initiative by AFL Victoria to have those 3 TAC games on the one day, Sean. It's great for the AFL recruiters, it's great for big country selectors before we get down to the nitty-gritty slipping squads for the week after in a trial game against Metro.
And we'll talk more about that next week as well. But this week, a pretty big game coming up for the Rebels. Things are starting to gel together, but it could be another different mix this week, because as you said, there's going to be a few boys missing through the St Pat's College tour to Darwin, so it's going to give a lot of boys their first crack at TAC footy.
Yeah, no doubt we'll have some debut players, and that's really good for our program, and hopefully just take it by the collar and get going. We play some good footy, hopefully, Sean.
Yeah, let's hope so as well. And if that's the case, keep an eye on our Facebook page on Friday afternoon for our McDonald's Rebels Debutante Series to see who's going to make their way into the Rebels side this week. Before we go though, Pardo, it's the biggest part of the show every week, besides our TAC Cup Girls segment, of course, which has been extremely popular, but so is this, Inside 60, thanks to Bluegum Clothing. And this week, it's one of the players that may have been in the van for a debut. He's a St Pat's boy, so he'll probably be up in Darwin this week. It's a player we haven't seen at TAC Cup level yet, but we will before too much longer, Ethan McLaren.
Oh, the F1, Sean. The F1, so lightning quick.
He is.
Won the AFL Victoria Agility testing at AFL Victoria Testing Day, so hopefully he doesn't talk as fast as he runs, Sean.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. Shot the red hair as well, which normally gets the boys up and about, so we'll see if he's got a few in the firing line this week on Inside 60, thanks to Bluegum Clothing. Here's Ethan McLaren.
The boys gave me F1 McLaren. Probably on a wing, yeah. Dustin Martin, just going, yeah. Hawks Junior Football Netball Club in Morgul. Experienced. Probably Callan Wellings. Yeah, probably Josh Chatfield. Oh, probably Noah Wheeler, because he's got a shocking lid and just talks smack. Probably winning a premiership in under 14s. Regan Champley. Yeah, Regan Champley as well.
Ethan McLaren, Inside 60 for Bluegum Clothing, and pretty poised. He's done quite well there, the lad from Warrnambool.
Not bad, F1, not bad, and look forward to the return, sir, from a few of your mates over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see Inside 60 in the coming weeks. Pardo, that's all the time we've got this week for Rebels TV. Thanks for joining us again. Looking forward to a big couple of days in Bendigo later on this week.
It's going to be looking forward to shooting. It's going to be a great day and hopefully good weather in Bendigo.
And don't forget to keep track of everything happening on game day for the Rebels, both on Friday and Saturday this week. Follow us on our social media channels through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Snapchat. We'll keep you up to date with everything happening in the world of the Rebels. Until next Wednesday, see you then.